Welcome to Trader Edge. In this super quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how I personally use the backtester. We're going to go over how the homepage and the profit calendar work in a separate video that we'll send to you via email, so stay tuned for that. Since you just signed up, you're probably going to land here on the homepage. Simply go over to the left-hand side and click on backtester. Getting started with backtesting is super simple. So the first thing you're going to want to do is set an initial balance. So for example, you could set $1,000, set the balance, and then you can either continue by tracking every single profit or loss in dollars or percents, whichever one suits your backtesting needs. For right now, I'm going to keep it on percents, and I'm going to leave these blank. Now, if you're backtesting with 2 monitors, you can keep Trader Edge on one monitor and then your chart on the other. But if you're only trading with 1 monitor, then you're going to have to minimize this to make it easier. So simply just minimize, shrink, spread this out, and put this on the side. You can shrink this to as small as you want or as big as you want. I'm just going to put this on the side for now. Then we're going to pull up our chart. Now we're going to take our chart and fit this to the screen. Now simply add the indicator you want to backtest or the strategy you want to backtest. Find the time frame and now just go through and take the trades. So for example here, we would have entered short. Let's say we would have put a stop loss here. We would have continued and we would have exited this trade over here. This would have been a profitable trade. Had we been risking 2% on this trade, we would have made 4.2 times our risk. So let's just round it down to 4 and say we would have made 8% on this trade. Now we go over to the backtester, put 8 and click add profit. As you can see, it gets tracked and so do all the stats. Now you would just go over and do this as much as you want. And then once you're done the backtest, click save. So let me just do an example. So as we can see, we took a couple more trades and these are our results. They're honestly not very good, but this is just an example. Obviously, you would take more time, change the settings, maybe add supporting indicators, and do whatever you need to do to make it a better strategy. But for now, we're just going to click save. Now, if we pull this over, put this in full screen, and go to the strategy library, as you can see, I have multiple strategies saved in different libraries. You can create a new library, name it whatever you like. Cool strategies, for example. And then create a library. Now you have a library. If we go down, we can see this is the strategy we just backtested. We can rename it and even color code it. Now we can add it back to our backtester and continue adding to it. But if we want to go back to the strategy library and save it to a library, we just simply hold and drop it into the library. Now, as you can see, if we click on the library, the strategy we just backtested is here. We can go back and see the other strategies in the main library. If you head over to the Indicator and Strats tab, we have a list of indicators that we've personally backtested. Along with this, you get the settings that we used, as well as the link to download it or the link to use it. Have fun and happy backtesting.